Welcome back to another Rated XO. I am Yo Big Rube.
And I'm your girl, Sherri J.
And today's question is for you, Sherri.
Ooh.
Yep. So we all heard this
I'm
term.
nervous.
Yeah. We all hear the term "lady in the streets, freak in the sheets" when they talk about hetero men versus in women, right? In desire.
Want a lady in the street, but a freak in the bed that say.
Do you think that most men would actually marry the woman they sexually desire, the so-called vixen or the hoe, or do you think they still see her solely as someone for fun and not forever? Like, the whole idea you see, in the mob movies. That's the mother of my children. I can't do that with her.
Okay, so what was the first part?
Do you think most men would actually marry the woman they desire sexually?
If what?
If given the opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Given the choice.
Oh. I mean, You mean, because they do have a choice.
That's a good point.
You mean if society weren't going to get on their neck?
Yeah, that's a better way to frame it. Yeah.
I want to say yes, but I think I don't know because society fucking impacts every goddamn thing we do.
We're living in a society. We're supposed to act in a civilized way.
That's a good point.
I don't know. That's more of a you question to answer.
It
I
is.
think.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's more a male's perspective.
Yeah. So why is it a question for you then?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. It's not my question.
I feel like, okay, I'll answer for you. How's that?
Okay, yeah, sure.
I think
Answer for
that-
me. Be me. Be Yo Big Rube.
Okay, Big Rube would say,
Big Rube would say.
I think back in the day, I would have said
pity the
something
fool.
different than I would say today.
You're cute. Okay. I'm listening.
For real, I think, okay,
I'm listening, Big Rube.
trying to separate conditioning, social conditioning. Without social conditioning, I think people would do whatever the fuck they want to do, including men. Like, I think that, yeah, and I think women would be more free to be themselves and not feel like they can't also be a wifey and a mother and be a sexual partner to their person. You know
Does
what I
that
mean?
get in the way for women knowing that concern? Do you think that gets in the way?
Yeah.
Does that cause women to be stifled or repressed or less likely to free themselves and be free?
I would say yes, because I've been married to you for 30 years, going on 30 years this year, and I still deal with that social conditioning that's like, you're his wife. You're the mother of his child. Like, but then I'm also like, but I also want to be all these other things for you. And that's, it's also you telling me that that's what you want that helps me get out of that social conditioning. But I think that, like, there's plenty of people that can't separate the two. It's really ingrained in us. Like, our culture is really fucked with us really bad, you know?
Yeah, I feel you there.
So I think a lot of men do think like they have to be separate people. They can't be the same person. You know what I mean? And that's just like really wrapped in their heads. And then that gets whether it's women are brought up to believe the same thing, but then the men who believe that reinforce that thinking.
Yeah, I can see that
because
too.
they treat you differently. And then we like treat you like you're fun, but then once you're getting into something serious, then it's like, no, we don't want the serious. Do you know what I mean?
Well, okay, that makes sense.
Is that what you would say? You're like, nah, I got some other advice to give. I don't think it's advice.
I always
don't
find
think
it so cute when you try to like imitate my voice. I'm just still like enamored with you, just watching you. I don't know why I like it so much. I just do. It's adorable.
I think people. Okay, so from a question perspective to the audience, I think people are going to do what people are going to do, and we all are impacted by different things that make us who we are today. So my advice would be, if you are a openly sexual person, sex positive person, you want a sex positive life, you want to be a sex positive parent, you want to have fun in the sheets,
Is that what you say, Sherry? I mean, Reuben. Is that what you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I say do you and find somebody who likes it.
Yeah, I like that. Now, you had said earlier, you said you want to be all those things for me. Is this solely just about me as your partner?
What do you mean?
Because I think there's a perception out there when women are trying to embrace their own sexuality or step into
Well, you
new
said in
ways
the
of
sheets,
being.
so I was thinking with a partner.
No, I get that. But what I'm saying is like, is it, I think, not I think, there's a perception out there that a lot of what women are doing in this way might be only for the benefit of, if they're in a hetero relationship, of the man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it that way? How do
Hell no.
you see it?
No.
Now, is that you saying it as Reuben, Rio Big Rube, or is that you saying it as Sherry? Like, I've taken this bit too far. Okay, I'll let you talk. Sorry, you were saying.
No, absolutely. I think women who are, what is the word we want to use for this today?
Empowered?
Yeah, sexually empowered women. That's who they want to be. It's not necessarily for any one person. You know what I mean? It could be for their persons or for themselves. I mean, I personally like to feel those good feels when I'm alone, when we're together, when we're out and about together. Like, I think just it's different. I think it's going to be different for everybody. But I, to your point, your question was women are doing it just for men or just to get attention, I think is kind of where you were leading, right?
Yeah, or not even that. I was more going in the direction of maybe they're doing it and it's not necessarily what they want to be doing, but it is only for the benefit of a man that they are in a relationship with. And maybe it's not what they want. Maybe the idea of women aren't inherently sexual, kind of like that idea is out there in the culture, and oftentimes that might be argued. And so I wanted to get your take on it.
Oh.
That is not what I actually believe. I don't. Obviously, I believe women are sexual beings on their own, and you have your own desires and all that. That's all.
Yeah, I think women are just
right
as sexual, just as much sexual beings as we all believe men to be.
There you go. There you go. What are the benefits in your mind if you said, I want to marry the freak that's in, freak in the sheets? Yeah, freak. What's the benefit to you if you chose the freak who is in the sheets to be your wifey or your committed partner?
It's just more fun, right? Like all the stuff that you enjoy about that person when you're dating, you get to have that in your person when you're married, because you're still going to go out on dates. You still, go about your day and do your thing and then meet up with each other or whatever. You still can bring all that fun and play into your life. And somebody, I would argue somebody who's more a freak in the sheets is going to bring more of that fun to your everyday, all day. Not literally all day, but you know what I mean? Throughout the day.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you.
Versus just, sex is when we're in the bedroom and that's the only time we talk about it. It's the only time we do it. You know what I mean? It's the only time you get frisky.
Yeah, and I know everybody's different. From my perspective, it feels like potentially limiting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know I'm happy with my choice. I don't know where this episode's going.
Technically, you chose a prudish Christian. No, I was kidding.
Oh, shit.
I'm kidding. You saw through me. That's the reality. You saw through me, and you helped me be more me. That's the reality.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, yeah. And it was dope. I mean, I've been smitten with you from the beginning, so smitten. What an old school word. Okay. I feel like I kind of stretched this episode out longer than it should have been. Anything else you want to add there?
No, I don't think so.
Damn it.
You said I stretched this out. Now let's stretch it out further.
Well, I mean, we can always stitch it back together in post and make it even more interesting.
Are you saying I'm not interesting, Reuben?
No, you are interesting. You are interesting.
Rude. I told you I was tired.
No, that's not. To be fair, you have carried the weight of this conversation. I have had to do very little here. So it would be on me that this, if it wasn't enough. I just don't know what else to add, and I'm
You
just
don't have
waiting
to
for
add
that
anything.
magic
That's the
special
good
sauce.
thing. We're at a 10-minute mark.
Okay,
That's the whole point of this. Keep it short.
true.
My
Okay.
last thing would be just like, what is the takeaway? What is the question from the audience perspective and the takeaway for them?
Yeah. So, are you having challenges with that? Are you struggling with feeling like what appeals to your eyes and your ears and your senses and your passions and all that? Are you afraid that that's not someone you're going to want long term, or are you simply afraid to bring them back to meet your family and friends, or do you have some other concern? I'm very curious to hear your take on it, and would you agree with us, or do you completely vehemently disagree? Who knows? Would love to hear in the comments, or somehow, I don't know.
You always wrap up by sounding disinterested.
I'm looking at
I
myself.
think you're more
in
like,
the
I'm
display.
disinterested in myself now. Let's move the fuck on.
Well, maybe. Yo, don't forget to like and share and retweet.
And subscribe. Subscribe.
Yeah, and
Tell a
subscribe.
friend.
Go to the domain name sextechandchill.com. Jump on our newsletter so that you can stay in touch with us. And in reality too, like, we're gonna have episodes with even more substance than this. This is just a fun question. We wanted to bring it back to y'all. Hit the community with it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Deuces, y'all. Peace. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks for choosing to settle and spend 15 minutes with us today. We know that you have a lot of options to choose from, and we are appreciative that you chose to spend your time with us.
Okay.
Okay, peace.
One more thing.
Oh, yeah, as always, I'm Yo Big Rube.
And I'm your girl, Sherri J.
It is-
See, we tired, Ruben. This
this
is
is
what I was
rated
talking.
XL.
This is what I was afraid of.